Cold Blood. This is a band that I love so much. From the Bay Area, from Oakland, California, formed in 1968. Larry Field, Lydia Pence, and Danny Hull were the main players. Lydia on vocals, Larry, that great guitar, Danny Hull on the soprano sax. Bill Graham signed them in San Francisco for the Fillmore West in 1969 on recommendation from Janis Joplin. Janis was really turned on to Lydia's vocals, and hence that's where she gets compared to Janis Joplin. But in my opinion, she's more in the vein of Aretha. Her vocals are more controlled. Aretha and Etta James. There is that Janis thing going because that was what was going on in the San Francisco Bay Area in the late 60s. You had East Bay Grease going on. Guys, that's Tower of Power, Cold Blood, and you got to throw Sly Stone in there from Vallejo, California. He was so talented. He moved to San Francisco. That's a whole nother story. And one other thing, Linda Tillery from Loading Zone. Check out Linda Tillery from Loading Zone. They only did 2 records. Also soulful, funky, bluesy, jazzy, excellent music. You know, they bring soul, funk, blues, jazz to the table of the whole pack of new San Francisco Bay Area bands in the late 60s. And for me, this is the first album. This is Cold Blood from 1969. And wonderful album. Let's play a little something from this. And Cold Blood really was a local band somewhat because they stayed in the San Francisco Bay Area a lot, played down in LA. They played at Lake Tahoe a lot. As a matter of fact, I was speaking to my older sister, Michelle, and she saw them twice at Heavenly Valley Ski Lodge in probably early 69 when she was a 15-year-old kid, 14, 15 years old. Saw them twice in bands like Sons of Champlin, Steve Miller Band, Santana Band. That's what they were called before Santana. And they used to come up to South Lake Tahoe from the San Francisco Bay Area. So we're really influenced by that sound, that San Francisco sound. And Cold Blood did make it back east to Boston, to Jersey, Capitol Theater, Fillmore East, of course, Bill Graham. And, on the West Coast, we just generally know Cold Blood and love Cold Blood. So here's a track from Sisyphus, and Sisyphus is from 1970, their second album.
Six
Now, in 1972, this record came out, First Taste of Sin, right here, guys. This was just a killer. We enjoyed this so much. You had Down to the Bone on here. The James Taylor cover, lo and behold, Visions opening up. You had to know. Written by Donny Hathaway. Fantastic. And the first recording of Valdez in the Country, written by Donny Hathaway. He would do that on his album the next year in 1973. So here's a little sampling of First Taste of Sin, and we're going to listen to You Had to Know.
You had to know that I'd be waiting patiently. You had to know that I'd still be here. 'Cause I've told you much too many times that if you left.
So you see, with Lydia's great vocals, it's really, to compare her to Janis Joplin, maybe a little bit, but really she's all to her own. Fantastic soul, funk, blues singer. Check out some Cold Blood, and thanks for checking this out. And, other bands, again, Tower Power, East Bay Grease, Back to Oakland, Loading Zone, Linda Tillery, Sons of Champlin, Bill Champlin, and the first three records are fantastic from that band. Great guitar, and of course, Sly and the Family Stone. Sly came from Vallejo and moved on over to San Francisco. I'll see you on the next video.